guys, safe place. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday evening or night. Today I want to talk about the day I had yesterday. I got the pleasure of seeing one of my sponsee sisters. If for those that don't know, if you have a sponsor, they usually consider other people that you sponsor to be like brothers or sisters. And in our case, she only sponsors women, so she's my sister. She came up on a year of her sobriety. So proud of her, and I hope that she continues to push on through this journey. But after all that was done yesterday, and I was alone by myself, and I wasn't by myself, I was with my kids, but away from my AA family. I was driving to go take my kids' cousins to go pick up some clothes so that they could have a sleepover last night. And my emotions just got the best of me yesterday as I was driving, and tears just started rolling down my eyes, and I just started to feel like hopeless and couldn't figure out, what in my mind. It's like, what was the point of this? I've been fighting for so long, and it just seems like it's so hard to deal with this stuff. And I knew I already knew that I was going to have days like that, but I didn't realize how intense those days were going to be, how intense my emotions were going to be on those days where I'm just having a rough day for no apparent reason. It just came out of nowhere. So I called my sponsor up and I told her, I said, hey, I need to talk. And of course she asked me, she's like, you're still sober, right? And I said, yes, ma'am, I am. She said, well, now that we got that out the way, I'm very proud that you're still sober. Now let's get down to what's going on. And, I explained to her how I was feeling and what was going on. And she said, well, let me ask you something. I said, yeah, sure. She said, you're coming up on your 90 days, aren't you? I said, yeah. She said, I figured. Those are your growing pains kicking in. You're growing. You're building a foundation because you're fighting for so much and you've been fighting for so long. You're starting to build that foundation that you need to keep you going in this journey. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, yeah, she's right. This is my growing pains. It doesn't feel good, but I'm growing, because in the past, when I got to that point, I would have just went to the liquor store and picked up something to drink. But I didn't. I called her first. I talked to her and got her advice on what I should do and how I should handle things. And she told me, she said, no matter what you're going through, you just always remember everything. Show gratitude. Gratitude. Now, gratitude when you get ready to go to bed. Gratitude when you get up in the morning. Think of all the things that you're grateful for. And, she was explaining more things to me about the whole gratitude thing. And I'm very blessed for the things that I do have, because there's a lot of people that come into that room that I may not know their situation. And I'm sitting here not realizing that I am blessed to have, first of all, a sponsor that helped me get out of that low moment. Secondly, all the things that I do have in my life. It's a lot of them that don't have a home to go to or family that will talk to them now because they've burned those bridges. And I can honestly say that I'm grateful for everything I have. And you don't know how much you need to be grateful for something until the moments of hopelessness kick in. When you're having your days, when your growth is kicking in, you can still do it. Because if I can get past that moment, cry it out, talk to my sponsor, and not pick up a drink, you can do it too. It's going to be hard, but you'll be able to do it. The first thing you need to do when you feel that way is pick up the phone and call your sponsor. And if you cannot get in contact with your sponsor, call somebody else that is rooting for you to stay sober, or call another AA member. Usually between the sponsor and the AA members should be your first go-tos, because one, they understand what you're going through way more than anybody else that doesn't have the issues that we have, or I'm not going to say issues, but the disease that we have. And I'm not saying that all people that don't suffer from the disease doesn't understand, because they do. I know a lot of people that do, that don't suffer from it. They understand and they're very supportive. But in order to stay on that right path and hear it from somebody that has experienced it and has been through that stage already, it helps a lot. It has helped me. Even when I thought I was going to get back into that spot again today, I thought about everything she told me on the phone last night. And I'm so grateful that she picked up that phone and told me what she did last night. Whatever you do, do not give up. You will get to where you need to go. Just as long as you keep fighting, just as long as you remember, you have to take it one day at a time. Don't try to pile everything on your plate so that you don't want to get stressed out. You just don't want to. I hope and I pray that I help somebody out tonight with this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this video. I can't stress it enough. We never know who we can help tonight or today, tomorrow, next week, next year. Just share the video. Like it so that it goes into circulation with all the other videos, and it can find somebody else out there that may be struggling too tonight, or whenever they get to see this video. Don't forget to hit the post notification bell so that you get notifications every time I upload a new video. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday night. And remember, safe place. Bye.